Well, hello friends, and welcome back to the cabin. As you know, a lot of times I'm out here filming day by day, so a lot of this was already pre-recorded, but there's a whole lot going on. So sit back, stay tuned, and hope you enjoy the video. Well, we got planes flying overhead. We got, I think, concrete trucks down here pouring concrete. So let's go down here and check it out. Well, it looks like they're getting a good start. This is only probably about 10 o'clock and they've got most of that poured already. So it won't be long. They'll be over here laying blocks. Anyway, just thought I would take you down and kind of keep you updated. We had to kind of get in our groove just a little bit. We actually had to change some hardware. Let me get up there and get that over there.
It's already lifted on this one.
On the other side. Okay, sliding over a little. Right about there. Okay. Okay, let me get this one. Go ahead and pull your bottom in.
1, 2, 3. Oh, mine goes up.
Okay, right there. Jennifer and I are putting in these 2-inch bolts with, I had to change, I had 1.5 inches, but they weren't quite long enough. So she went back and got some 2-inch, then we got the rubber washers underneath these black washers to hold them. You there?
Yep.
Okay. Now I'll show you how I put the end ones on. Okay, this is the little Z clamp that I've got, which goes right here on the end, and this actually bolt Goes right down in there, and then we're going to screw it into our little flange that goes in the unistrut. Okay, this is how we do it. Only thing is, I'm not left-handed. Right there it is, folks. It's not going anywhere. Well, they finished down here, so I thought we would walk down and kind of check out the job to see how the footers came out. Jennifer was here, and she went down there to make her presence known and introduce herself to the guys, because I don't think that they have seen her yet. But they got all that concrete poured, I assume, because the concrete trucks are gone and everybody else is, so I figured we'd walk down here and take a look. Well, it looks like all of the footers have been poured and everything is set and ready to go. There's a look at where her porch is going to be. And then you can see those center columns over there. They got those poured, as well as the back one. Right there's the back wall of the house. Of course, we're standing here at the garage. I told Jennifer she's going to end up with quite a bit of rebar. Make sure and tell them not to take it, leave it here, because she's going to have many uses for it. And then there's the center columns, like I said. And then, can you imagine stepping out to an 8-foot wide porch that is 60-something feet long? And then, of course, this is the other corner right here. And then they've got 3 step-offs to save from having to pour all that full of concrete. Well, it looks like they did a really good job, and so next thing will be the masons who will come in here and lay blocks for the foundation, and then they'll come in here and start putting the flooring in so that they can start setting walls and everything else that goes along with it, right? But just thought I'd bring you guys down here where I'm trying to keep you updated as things happen. Anyway, I'll see you back at the top of the hill. I rented this gas-powered post driver to make driving all 7 ground rods a whole lot easier. Well, friends, I thought I would take just a little bit of a break. As you can see, the sun now is almost directly in front of my panels, and the front half does not shadow the back half.
It looks good!
I had tested that before I actually built these by putting a piece on top at a 90-degree angle coming down, because I knew that the sun would be at about a 90, and it falls about 2 or 3 inches below the back panel, so I knew I would be okay. But just want to give you an update on any shadowing effects that might be happening with these solar panels. This big pine log is going to be turned into 2x4s to help build the little hut to house all of the electronic equipment for our solar system. We're going to cut 4 inches thick, and then we will rotate those 90 degrees and then finish cutting them into 2x4s. Alright, we're going to get this thing flipped up here and over. That's why we wanted them heavy duty right there. Okay. We'll get this cut in two. Actually, I'm going to split it down the middle. And we'll throw these others back up there and we will make some 2x4s.
Now we're going to build the front wall of the little building that's going to hold all of the electronics we've been talking about that we have nicknamed the Juice Shack. I'm getting ready to take my hat off because I'm going to lift this wall up, and believe it or not, but true to scale lumber that was just cut and still green is very heavy. The reason that this front wall is so much taller than the one in the back is because we chose to go with an old saloon type or an old storefront type style.
I'm doing this little side wall now.
I'm adding a 1/2 inch of styrofoam insulation and a 1/2 inch piece of plywood in that little room, and then on the front I'm going to mill up some 1-inch material to go on top of that subfloor as well. Now we're going to make the rafters for the back side of the roof.
Well, I think I'm going to take a break here, folks, and go ahead and end the video. Be sure and stay tuned next week for when we start closing this in. Thanks so much for stopping by. We really do appreciate it. We look forward to seeing you back up here at the cabin again next time.